Sam Presti's team in Oklahoma City. How do you view it?
Man, the only problem I got with him is the fact that, I mean, in my younger years, when I was younger and I had a slower, faster metabolism, I still weighed more than him. That's my only issue with him. I love his game. I love his father video in his game. I love the excitement that he's going to bring to Oklahoma City. I get all of that, but I have to say this, Jalen. I have to say this, Shanae. Listen, with all of that being said, this is not the only great player that Sam Presti has drafted. We talk about Kevin Durant. We talk about Harden. We talk about Westbrook, Ibaka, Reggie Jackson. You acquired Paul George. You had Victor Oladipo. I mean, the list goes on and on. 0 championships. We know what Sam Presti brings to the table. He's an elite executive. We understand that. But when are we going to close the deal? I'm hoping Chet Holmgren can do that because somebody needs to in Oklahoma City. They always have great players.
So they have Giddey, they have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Right.
This is where you swing for the home run, Stephen A. This is the guy that you amass all of those picks when you see him in high school and he's going between his legs behind the back and he's leading the nation in blocks. Like, he has a chance to be like not only a terrific performer offensively, but a game changer defensively. And in transition is where he's really going to
Look what he did here as a 17-year-old, attending Steph Curry's SC30 Elite Camp. And this is where he became famous on YouTube. He put on a show. That's a block on Steph. This is a few years ago.
Let me tell you, right now, Steph's watching that. He's doing just fine. He's doing just fine, right? Stephen A., you were right about the Warriors. I got to give you your credit.
That's
but
right.
we talked about Unicorn. Look at that. Behind the back with the handle. I think a lot of people probably wanted to see him more, offensively at Gonzaga, but he stays within his role. He plays team basketball. To be able to be a shot blocker with the handle, push in transition, have a face-up shot, it's really impressive. And I know a lot of people talk about his frame, but have you ever seen Giannis Antetokounmpo when he got drafted?
Yes.
I mean, I know those are different genes, but you have to give the young man an opportunity to go into his professional
I will
career.
say this before I pass it to you, Jalen Rose. I'm done underestimating dudes based off what I didn't see in college. I made that mistake with Karl Anthony Towns years ago. John Calipari wouldn't allow him to shoot jump shots. I had no idea he could shoot. He's the reigning three-point shooting champion, averaging over 23 a game in the pros. I ain't doing that anymore. I'm done. I'm done with that.
When basketball players retire, if we don't get in the gym, we gain weight. When football players retire, they lose weight.
Yep.
So the difference, what I'm saying is, as a basketball player, he's going to grow into his body. I can name 100 examples. You mentioned Giannis. How about KD? KD fell in the draft and went behind Greg Oden because people said he couldn't lift 185 pounds.
And who's laughing?